why. Nobody's given them a reason to make a decision. And so if we can ask the right questions and get their emotion to cross this line, and it's invisible, it's different for everybody, but if you can get their emotion involved in the conversation and cross this line where then they say, I'm ready to make a decision today. Like, they're not gonna say that verbally, that'd be awesome. Right? But they're going to cross a line where they're like, wow, I do need to act on this right now. And that happens by bringing out the emotion and the pain inside of the conversation about what it's going to look like, the fear of loss of all that equity, the fear of loss of the house going back to the bank and not ending up with the family, right? So from a sales perspective, I hope that that's valuable, but you guys have the number one producer inside of all of Pinnacle. The other thing that I think is really helpful in my organization, the way that we do it is we keep things very simple. Like, as long as I've been in the business, this is how we've always done it. 5 presentations a day is the name of the game, okay? 5 a day, even if you just work, I say even if you just work, but if you're on the phones for a full-time schedule, 40 hours a week, like if you're gonna work 40 hours for somebody else, you might as well work 40 hours for yourself. Can we all agree on that? Right? I mean, come on, right? Like, you might at least work 40 hours a week for yourself. And if you work 40 hours a week for yourself, then you're gonna do 5 presentations a day. You're gonna do 2 dial sessions a day. I like to call a dial session a 4-hour time block. 3 to 4 hours, right? Inside that window. I like to lean towards 4, just to make sure. 4-hour time block, that's 2 of those a day is 8 hours a day. 5 days a week, it's 40 hours a week. It's a full-time schedule. Take an hour break for lunch, do whatever you wanna do. 40 hours a week, in those windows, you're shooting for 2 to 3 presentations, 2 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon when more people are home. If you can do that, you get 25 presentations a week, even if you suck.